La la la. Hello, everybody. Give me 1 second. We are in my car right now, and I am going to take y'all along with me. Yay! For picking up groceries. So I'm just going to pick them up. We're not actually like going into a grocery store or anything like that. We are strictly just going to pick up food and stuff. So, we got a double stream today, y'all. So I did not plan this, I swear. Honestly, I did not. This is a spontaneous stream. So I was like, I think it'd be really fun if I was going to make beef bourguignon tonight anyway for dinner. So I thought, why don't I, so sorry, excuse me. Why don't I bring y'all along for the ride? Because beef bourguignon is something that I really, really love making. It's a bit of a process, but I do enjoy making it, and I also love eating it. I've made it several times at this point, but I still have to, I only make it every once in a blue moon, so I still have to follow the recipe. I personally love to do Ina Garten's recipe from the Food Network. My dad loves her. I mean, so does my mom, but we all are very big Ina Garten fans, and really love her recipes and cooking channel and all that, so yeah, so we're on the way to the grocery store. Hi, welcome in, y'all. We're just gonna go pick up groceries really quick. So I live in Houston. Um, yeah, that's it. I live in Houston, so the major grocery store chains that we have here, you know what, here, let me go ahead and like get this started. This is gonna be a little bit weird. I'm sorry, like y'all are I don't have anything so like, we're gonna have to figure our lives out right now. What if I do this? What if we do something like that? Can you see me? Oh, yeah, you can kind of see me. All right, cool. Anyway, so so there's like a couple of major grocery store chains in Houston, like just in Texas in general. One of the biggest ones is Heb. I'm kidding. We call it HEB. I forget what it stands for, but it's like some guy's name. It's like Hugh something Bow. I don't know. So Hugh E. Bow. I fucking don't even know. But I love HEB. There's also Kroger and there's Randall's. Those are also two pretty good chains. I would say out of the biggest and most popular, you've got HEB. I don't know. So there's also Walmart. Like we have like very large like neighborhood Walmart grocery stores in Texas as well. I suppose those are kind of everywhere. I don't know. Is that normal? To have like it's like a Walmart supercenter or something, you know? So we have those two. HEB, I definitely like. I remember when it first came about too in Houston. HEB was not a grocery store that was around like when I was growing up. It was Kroger, man. Kroger was like where you went to. God, why do I feel like there was another grocery store chain? I don't know. But anyway, I think it was Kroger. Kroger was kind of like the big one. Maybe HEB. I have to look into it. I don't know how long HEB has been around, but I don't remember it being around when I was growing up. And I've lived in Houston my whole life, which apparently is also a bit of a rare thing. Like people I've met tell me because I mean, the population in Houston has completely exploded. I've lived in Houston my whole life. I was born and raised here, and when I meet people now, a lot of them are from like one of my coworkers, like they're from Miami. I've met a lot of people that moved from California to Houston, and not necessarily just for work, right? Like Houston is a huge oil and gas city, lots of jobs and stuff like that, but mostly for the cost of living. And because of that, now the cost of living for everybody else, like actual Houstonians and everything, has gone up. So, sorry, that's my purse in the way. So where was I going with this? Oh yeah, HEB wasn't really around when I was growing up. I want to say maybe it was just really small, but Hurricane Harvey, this is just what I heard from, I don't know, it was like an employee that I was talking to while I was there, but apparently Hurricane Harvey, when it hit through Houston, really helped HEB kind of explode in popularity, but apparently also got to the point where they were actually making money. And Hurricane Harvey wasn't actually even that long ago, so I can't even. I'm like, how does a grocery store chain stay open if you're just losing and like hemorrhaging money? You know. So anyway, like I think that I don't know if they were like on the brink of closing or something, and then bam, Hurricane Harvey happened, and they did. So HEB did a lot of community outreach work for people, like if you didn't have food or this or that or needed help and needed groceries. HEB was like a really big contributor to all of that during and after Hurricane Harvey. So um, yeah, so that's where we're going. That's why that's why I brought all this up. So I'm going to HEB. They have their curbside delivery, so we're not actually going to go inside. I'm not brave enough for that type of IRL event just yet. We will maybe build up to that, and again, this was also just very spontaneous. But let's see. Oh man, you know what's killing me? Why do I feel like wasn't there like some other grocery store chain even before HEB, but maybe it just like closed down. I only remember Kroger and Randall's. That's all I remember. And Walmart, of course. There was a huge Walmart by our house growing up. So that's really all I remember when it came to like going and getting groceries, and then Kroger. So, HEB is kind of amazing though. They have like they have fucking everything. They have ready-made meals that you can either put in the microwave or put in the oven, and they're all relatively healthy. So one of the really cool things about HEB too, uh, I'm sorry, I don't work for them, and this is not a sponsor or anything. Yeah, right. Everything's better in Texas. Um, hold on one second. So I have to like I'll, I'll keep talking about why HEB is so amazing. Give me one second. I have to. So HEB has an app where you order your groceries through, and I'm doing curbside pickup. So I have to like log in. I have to check in, and I have to check into the spot that I parked at. So let me do that really quick. I'm sorry. It might pause the video. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's gonna.
A few moments later.
Um. Bleh, blah blah blah. Oh yay! Thank you. Welcome, welcome. Sorry about that. I had to like exit out of the app, manage your channel directly from your phone. Cool. Sorry about that. I had to log into the app. I felt like that was going to happen, and I'm on my phone right now. So anyway, what were we talking about? We were talking about HEB and why it's so amazing and why they should sponsor me. I'm just saying, like, I mean, if we're gonna go for a sponsor, I'll do a grocery store. Free groceries, woo woo. Um, yeah, they have ready-made meals. Ones you can put in the oven and ones that you can put in the microwave. And they're all relatively healthy. So I don't know if y'all know this about me. Sorry, I'm also keeping an eye out for when they come for the groceries. So you'll like hear me talking to someone for a second, but and I'll just have them put them in the trunk. Uh, so I didn't know if y'all knew this about me. So my trained profession is dietetics. So I'm a registered dietitian. No, I will not give you unsolicited nutrition information education. I don't know. I might say things every now and then, but if that's actually something y'all are interested in me doing, like streaming, I didn't know. I didn't know what HEB stood for. It stands for a guy's name, doesn't it? It stands for the guy's name who like started HEB, but I don't remember what his name is. It's like Hugh or Huey or Hubby. I don't know, but sorry, I had a hair on my arm. I'm a dietitian by trade, and when I go shopping for meals and things like that, I always really like them to be really well balanced. I want there to be a good amount of protein. I want there to be a good amount of fiber. I want there to be vegetables and carbs and protein with each of my meals, like very well rounded and balanced. So When I look at their meals, there are a lot like that. There's a lot of them that are like keto based, which is, not gonna hate, nothing. It's just not my thing. So I'll usually end up like adding a carb to those meals, but at least I have those options of like a really nice hefty protein for the price, and then a vegetable, and they're very tasty in my opinion. I mean, it's like if you need something quick and you don't want to go and I mean, the meals do cost about the same as like probably if you went out and got like one meal for yourself elsewhere, maybe a little bit cheaper. They're anywhere from like $5 to $12, but on average, the cost of a meal from HEB, they're like that, like a protein, a carb, or a protein and a veggie, might be like $8 or $9. So tasty and healthy. Um, but yeah, I'll sometimes they are like you do also have like your regular Southern comfort meals. You've got oh god, there's one that they have that's fucking amazing. Oh my god. I forget what it's called. It's like tortellini brisket or something like that. And it is mwah, it is delicious. It is literally like a tortellini cheese baked something with tiny chunks of brisket in it. It is by no means healthy for you. It is fat, cheesy heaven. Um, what's delicious? Wait. Because that's something me and my husband get every now and then. It's like a tortellini brisket Taco Bell. I mean, Taco Bell's good too. I'll say that. And I know that. So I'll be honest. I didn't even really like maybe the idea of telling people on stream what my profession is, because y'all, I eat all kinds of shit. I'm a dietitian and I do my best to eat relatively healthy, like 80-90% of the time, but I also love fucking food. I love different tasting food. I love fat. I love carbs. I love all that shit. So, yes, I'm going to say I like Taco Bell. Um, I had never had the Mexican pizza until Doja Cat brought it back because she threw a fucking fit about it being removed from the menu and was able to bring it back. And I actually it was okay. I liked it, but my favorite, nothing wrong with eating unhealthy food to a degree. Yeah, exactly. Like moderation, man. Moderation. That's my motto, I want to say. And don't get me wrong, it's always been really hard for like even me to be a moderate. I've had to learn how to be a person that practices moderation. I was never that person. I was someone that was like 0 or 100. I could never be somewhere in the middle or in between. But as I've gotten older and as I've, like learned about myself and, gone to therapy and shit like that, and just gotten really comfortable with me, then not within reason. Yeah, exactly. Within reason. Anything within reason. Like like people who just know out the gate how to do things in moderation. I don't understand those people. I mean, I do now, but I never did before. And I always I'm like, how do people just know how to do that? Me, 0 from 100 kind of a person. Like that's what I was for like 25 years of my life. The first 20 the first 25 years of my life. I was like, how old do I look? Um, Up until like being born all the way up until I was like 25, I was very much like a 0 to 100 person. And then started realizing that was not working out. Um, and there were some pretty awful people in my life, so I really had to pull back and had to start learning and discovering myself. I don't know. I don't know if that makes me a late bloomer, is if that's what you would call it. Like, I came into like what would you call it? Like I went on my own self-help journey. I went on my own betterment journey, like to make myself the better version of myself. I feel like that was a contradiction. I have done a lot of work on myself. Yeah. Yeah. Like, I mean, I feel like for our generation, yeah, I think it's normal, at least for our generation, to be so much more open and accepting to going on your health journey, to going on your to go to therapy. Like that's normal. Mental health is like a huge thing in our generation, which I love. I love it so much. I think everyone should go to therapy. I don't care if you don't think you need therapy, you got to go to therapy anyway. I just wholeheartedly believe in that because that honestly did like wonders for me. Plus other things, like I did some self-help books and read a lot of those, listened to like a lot of podcasts, just really tried to find women that really inspired me. And like same thing for guys, right? So like guys should find men or whoever, like even if it is a woman or it's a man, there's a lot of men in my life that really inspired me to also learn to be a better person. But I was specifically was trying to find women during my journey and um, that inspired me, that I admired, who I wanted to be like, and I essentially tried to take those qualities and emulate them in myself, you know? And so, how did we get on this topic? I don't even remember. We were talking about HEB, and then somehow got onto health and wellness journeys. Oh, where's my food? I guess I kind of got here like a little bit on time. I was supposed to be here between 5 and 5:30 to pick it up. But it's also Saturday, a bit of a busy hour. I don't have to stop talking. I don't know. Sometimes I just feel like I'm getting all self-conscious now talking about it because I can talk. I can rant. I can definitely rant. That's for fucking sure. But hold on. Chapstick. Everyone pause for chapstick. Everyone must pause for chapstick. I'm also keeping my eyeball out for when they come. Does anyone else also hoard chapstick? I have to have it in like I hide chapstick so that way if I ever need it I can just be like, oh, it's in my hiding spot. I hide chapstick like I hide guns in a house. Like everywhere. It's chapstick. It's in the center console of the downstairs, and there's also one underneath the sofa. I'm kidding on that one, but I'm from Texas, y'all. Don't get me. Ah, she's here. Okay, everyone, shut up. Everyone, shut the fuck up. Hold on. Hi. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, and I'll pop it open. Thank you so much. Oh, and the date of birth? March 7th, 1990. That is the third month? Yeah. Okay. I was like, I had to think about it too. I was like, wait, I don't know. Thank you. Oh no. Open. I could play around this forever. This is too funny to me. Okay, hold your everyone hold your horses. That's everything. Have a great Thank day. You so much, you too. Awesome. Okay, cool. We're back. Let me set y'all back up. I think I could. Hi, welcome. So we just got our groceries. We are going to. Let me just unhook the phone for now. It's kind of was charging. We just got our groceries. She put them in the trunk. We're gonna drive back to the house and we're gonna start cooking. Let me set y'all up really quick in sort of a spot. Wow, that's like. Sorry, y'all. That's my titties. Let's try that. Oh, bad. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna plug y'all in because it kind of acted as like a phone stand, so that's what we're gonna do. Yay! Okay, that's better. open. Anyway. I am not muted. Oh, am I muted now? What about now? Hello, sir. You are muted. I'm sorry. Can you hear me now? Okay, good. Thank you. I appreciate the sir. All right, hold on. Let me go. I'm going to go plop y'all in the kitchen really quick, and then I'm going to start bringing the groceries in. So, Ellen, just give me a second. Oh, sir, you are muted. I'm sorry. That kind of cracks me up. Everyone hold your horses. All right, cool. All right, groceries are there. Let me go put y'all. I kind of want to fuck around with y'all and say, yes, that's my natural hair color. No, it's not my natural hair color. I don't think it's possible to have this hair color, this natural. It's a very bright red. You'll see here in a second. Let me turn on the light and y'all can see. Yeah, this is not my natural hair color. I am a fake redhead. I do not identify with Satan personally, but hey, you do you. Okay, hold on 1 second. Welcome in, everybody. We got some new people. Hi. Oh my God. Hold on, everyone. Just give me 1 second. Truck, the car, fucking whatever. I have to go grab them out of the car, and then we're going to start making beef bourguignon, okay? Give me 1 second. Un momento. And then, so we're doing the Ina Garden recipe. If anyone wants to follow along, I highly recommend this recipe for everybody. I haven't really done any other kinds of beef bourguignon. I'll be completely honest. Hi, welcome. Thank you guys. Okay. Okay, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Just stay right here. Don't go anywhere. Oh my God. Okay. Oh, I have groceries. Oh. I have wine. I've got one more haul. Let me go grab them. Okay. Now, we have the food. Hello. We've got some new people. Welcome, you guys. I really appreciate you coming in. So I do kind of have to find y'all a spot. Ooh, this is a good spot. Okay. Yes. Let me go get my phone charger so that way I can make sure y'all are all hooked up. Yes, it is. Yeah, so this is my first time streaming a cooking thing. It's my first time streaming cooking. So I apologize. Things are kind of, might not be quite ideal or anything like that. But hey, we're going to make some fucking delicious food. So give me 1 second. Oh, you should go clean that out, bro. No one likes a stinky belly button. You should go get that checked out. I don't know about that. All right, hold on. Everyone, give me a second. Okay. I have it. I found it. Charger is here. All right. Welcome, welcome. I'm figuring my life out right now, y'all. Yes, everybody indeed needs to talk about yellow Gatorade and rat droppings. All right. How's everyone feeling about the spot? Are we in a good spot? Are we okay? Are we happy? Can you see me? Can you hear me? Nah. All right, sweet. Let me pull up. Man, I really gotta figure this whole situation out. Okay. Like other helicopter blade? What are y'all talking about? Helicopter blade. I don't really think there's a way I can I could try putting y'all in a different spot so y'all don't have to stare at the fucking blinding light above me. Sorry, y'all. It's my kitchen. Okay. Who does my cooking? Okay, I'm just like, are you bad baby's mom? I do not have children. Someone else put another question. Does my cooking give people the poo-poo? It depends on what you mean by that, good sir. I mean, are you looking to go poop? Because fiber will do that. Food to recommend stop diarrhea. Person, you need to go to the doctor if you have diarrhea. You need to go get yourself checked out if you have diarrhea. By the way, a lot of people don't know what diarrhea actually is. I'm just saying. People think they have diarrhea, and it turns out you're like, no, you just have a loose bowel movement every now and then. All right. I liked where y'all were before. I'm sorry. Y'all are just going to have to hang out here. Sorry, not sorry. But I'll do that so y'all can kind of see me chop it and stuff. I might not be able to read y'all at the same time, or maybe we'll just do this. This is a lot of me figuring my life out right now. I'm sorry, y'all. Here, we'll try this so y'all can at least kind of see me. Let's see. What happens if I do this? Oh, that's way too dark. Yeah, sorry. We're gonna have to keep the light on. Okay, let me put groceries away. There is something called Imodium. See, I can tell if y'all are just fucking with me. Something called Imodium that actually will stop diarrhea, but that's like a medication. I don't know if that's something you can go and get over the counter though. But if you've got diarrhea, you need to go get some help. You need to drink a shit ton of Pedialyte and water. That's what you need. All right, apples. We've got apples. These are just I'm organizing. Okay, oh God. Oh no. Everything's falling apart. All right, and my onions. Let's see. These look good. I'll grab 2 onions, and then I'm going to put these onions here. Oh. So, like I said, we are making... What did they give me? Which ones? We're going to make beef bourguignon. We are going to specifically be making Ina Garden's beef bourguignon. My family loves Ina Garden. Oh, that's not for now. I have made this recipe several dozen times. Oops. And it is, if y'all have never had beef bourguignon, y'all are missing out. You don't even know. It is one of the most fucking delicious recipes, or just food dishes out there, in my opinion. Oh no, I forgot my pen. All right, cool. So I'm going to pull up her recipe really quick. You can find this recipe on thefoodnetwork.com. Thefoodnetwork.com. It might get a little hot. What is happening? There we go. All right. So this is the recipe I'm following. I'm literally just typing up Food Network, go to their website, and then I type in beef bourguignon. And it's literally the first recipe that comes up. Beef bourguignon, courtesy of Ina Garden. It's gotten over 1,000 reviews, and all of them pretty much fucking positive. She's got almost all 5. So something like beef bourguignon, usually in the past I've eaten it with mashed potatoes. We do have mashed potatoes, but the recipe actually calls that you make it with sourdough bread. So, oh god, it smells so good. So HEB has this really tasty rosemary sourdough bread that is, it's delicious as well, like just on its own. So we're going to be doing that instead. Literally what you do is you just take so bourguignon is like, it's like kind of a fancy beef stew, a French beef stew. I might be wrong on that. Don't quote me quite on that, but it's kind of soupy. It's very hearty. It's very tasty. And they usually take it and they'll put like a ladle full on top of some toasted sourdough. And so that's essentially what we're going to do, because I haven't done it that way before. And I thought that would be kind of nice instead of your typical mashed potatoes. I can put some music on in the background. Let's see. What do we want to listen to? Royalty free. Ooh. I'm just so sorry, I can't help myself. Alright, cool. Alright. We've got chips for snacks later. Really like gave out on me. I'm sorry about that, y'all. Let me figure this out. I wonder if it's my phone. Sorry about that, you guys. I don't know what happened. Literally, my stream just stopped streaming. It just stopped doing its thing. Let me do this. Okay. Perfect. All right, now y'all are all hooked in and y'all are all charged. Oh man, I'm sorry about that, you guys. I don't know what happened. I don't know why it stopped streaming. Let me know if you can hear me too. Let me know if there's like a mute issue. All right. Oh, I like lost all of y'all. I don't know what happened. I'm so sorry. Okay, well, it's getting hot in here. Do not take off your clothes. I would like to cook first, but all right, well, hopefully while y'all are kind of getting back, I'm going to just other stuff as well. Oh, I hate that happened. I'm so sorry, you guys. I don't know why it gave out on me. Welcome. Sorry, I don't know what happened. The stream stopped streaming, so I apologize. That was really weird. I am on my phone. Maybe I need to hook up to the internet to make sure y'all don't drop out again. But okay, so I'm putting groceries away right now. Kind of just organizing and putting shit away. Has anybody here had beef bourguignon before? Or made it? Or attempt to make it? It is a little bit of a process. Like, we're going to be here cooking for a minute, y'all. We're going to be here for like an hour or two. Cooking. We got basil. We got our broccoli. None of that actually has to do with the recipe, but put that out. We have some wine. Pinot Noir. I really, really want a glass, to be honest. It's recommended for the beef bourguignon. But you kind of have to use all of it, so I don't know if I actually can have a glass. I might have to just find something else. But I want the wine. I want to drink it. Let me know if the music's like too loud or not loud enough. Y'all are kind of just like right next to it right now. All right. We have, so for ingredients, we need some good olive oil. Yeah. Only the best olive oil ever. Spanish, duh. We have our wine. I'm not even drunk yet, y'all. We have salt and pepper. I'm gonna just put that over here for now. It's getting a little crowded. Yeah, so my kitchen fucking sucks. It's tiny as fuck for a woman who came from a household that likes to like fucking cook for people and make a big deal out of it. This kitchen is my nightmare. But luckily we're just renting for right now, so it's not permanent. Because if it fucking was permanent, I'd be blasting out one of these walls to make this kitchen bigger. That's for fucking sure. All right. Recycle. We don't need this right now, so we're just gonna put it away for while I cook. Okay. Oh. So we have, per the recipe, we've got a good olive oil. We have some center cut, 8 ounces of center cut applewood smoked bacon. Now, they didn't have applewood where I was at. They had hickory. So I just got the hickory smoked. 2.5 pounds of beef chuck. I just went for their extra lean stew meat is what I did. I guess it's kind of the same thing. Chuck is pretty lean. Maybe not as lean as like sirloin or something like that, but got the 2.5 pounds right here. This is a beef recipe. So we got the beef, we've got the bacon, we have salt, we have pepper. I need 1 pound of carrots. I just bought the baby carrots, and I'm just gonna roughly chop them up. It's worked for me in the past versus starting with the big giant carrots and cutting them that way. We need 2 yellow onions. We need 2 teaspoons of chopped garlic. I'm lazy and like to go with pre-minced garlic, so we're just gonna use that. I never said I was a chef. I just said I like to cook, okay? And then, okay, here's the funny thing about beef bourguignon. You are supposed to make it with cognac. I can't remember why for the longest time, but whenever I've done this recipe, I never added the cognac. I think it was literally just a means of like, I didn't want to go to the liquor store and I didn't want to spend $30, $40, $50 on a bottle of cognac just to do the recipe. So I would always make it without it. And then finally one year I actually went out and I bought some cognac and I added it to the recipe and I didn't like the way it tasted. So I make it without the cognac. So we're going to skip that. But if y'all want to do the cognac, you can. The thing about when you're making the beef bourguignon, if you use the cognac, you have to burn the cognac. So it's literally where like you put, what is it? It asks for half a cup of cognac. Essentially you put it near the end once you've got everything like in there and the wine and everything. You pour the half a cup of cognac and then you literally take a match or you take a long lighter and you light it and it goes whoosh and it burns it. I guess that probably would have been fun for content. I didn't really think about that, but fuck it, whatever. I don't have cognac, so I don't think I have cognac. We don't have cognac. We're not going there. Anyway, maybe I'll do that for y'all next time. But that's what you do for the cognac. So if that scares you, you do not have to do it. Like, that's also kind of one of the reasons I think I didn't for the longest time. Because I was like, I have to do what? I have to literally light it inside the pot and it goes whoosh. A big old flame and it burns off all the alcohol really quick. So, anyway, we're skipping cognac. The next ingredient is 1 bottle of a good dry red wine, so something like a Pinot Noir. I like Coppola. They're a good brand and they're cheap. 1 can of beef broth. We're just going to use some beef, what do you call it? What's this called? Beef cubes. We're just going to use that and mix it with some water. We do need some butter, 4 tablespoons of butter at room temperature, unsalted butter. That's essentially 1 stick of butter. Sorry, I skipped a step. We need tomato paste.
We need some thyme leaves. Tomato paste, thyme leaves. Why am I looking in the fridge? I don't know. Don't ask. Thyme leaves. I can't fucking think. Cilantro. Where are you, thyme? The time's running out. Okay, tomato paste. This is like really. You're so sweet. Thank you. You like my kitchen? It's so small. I hate the size of my kitchen. Oh yeah, you could tell. Okay. So the only usually it's terrible. It never cooks anything. I love using gas stoves, but I grew up with electric stoves. I think I will always use a gas stove because, so I live in Houston, born and raised. We had a freeze, right? Like a freeze never happens. It's unheard of in the South. We had a freeze. How many years ago was it? 4 years ago? Something like that, right? Where like all of Houston had to be shut down. We were one of the neighborhoods that lost power. And, oh yeah, absolutely. I'll show you. I'll turn it on for y'all. We lost power for like 2 or 3 days. And the only saving grace was our gas stove because the gas was still running. And we could use it to actually cook and make things. Yeah, so, and I actually, funny enough, bringing up the story, beef bourguignon was one of the dishes I made just before we lost power. So I had this huge pot of beef bourguignon that I would just put on the stove, heat it up, and we ate that for like 3 days. And then I would put the pot out in the snow because it's the only thing that could keep it cold. Because we didn't want to keep opening and closing the fridge to let out all the air. We're having a fast time, right? So let me show y'all how to turn it on. I will show y'all. Don't let me forget to show y'all. But for right now, let's look at what we need to start with because we got to get this puppy cooking, y'all. Let me get my Dutch oven. I'm a little proud of my Dutch oven, just saying. She's fancy. She fancy. Ooh, it's a la cocotte. I don't know how you fucking pronounce it. It's okay. That's what I have. That thing was fucking expensive. But she is beautiful. So let's look at so I would recommend, because of all of that and what we went through with the freeze in Houston, that's why I will never go back to an electric stove. Because I'm like, hey, if the power goes out, or if there's ever a zombie apocalypse, you've got your gas stove. And you can always hook it up to a propane tank, I think, if you wanted to. And you can still cook things. So, all right, what are we doing? Where are we? Preheat your oven. Okay, add the bacon and cook over medium heat. Okay, so we're gonna cook the bacon. I think it's telling me to, why do I need to preheat the oven? I think it's for the toast. We'll do that later because this takes like an hour to simmer and cook and everything or something like that. So all right, so it's telling us to preheat the oven, cool. You're gonna heat the olive oil in a large Dutch oven, add the bacon and cook over medium heat for 10 minutes, stirring occasionally until the bacon is lightly browned. Remove the bacon with a slotted spoon and put to the side. Toss the carrots, onions, tablespoons, sea salt, pepper, 1 tablespoon, in the fat in the pan. Cook for another 15 minutes. So we're going to cook the bacon first, and then we're going to cook the veggies. All right, then that's when it says to add the cognac. You have to light it, set it on fire. I'm sorry, y'all, we're not doing that. Put the meat and the bacon back into the pot. Oh, wait a minute, okay. Sear the beef in the hot oil. Sorry, my mind's like all over the place, y'all. I need wine. We're doing this. We're getting some wine. Hold on. We need to do some wine. Ugh. All right, I lied. We're not doing wine because I genuinely do need that whole bottle for this recipe. And I don't know what 8 ounces less of it's going to make it taste like. So we're going to sip on some tequila. But that's just what I like to do. Y'all grab whatever you want. This is a really good brand. I've recently become a bit of a tequila snob. Mi gente. It is a Blanco, and yes, it is good enough to just simply sip. None of that Jose Cuervo crap. No offense. Anyway, I like to put a little in a glass and I sip it. I might be able to finish off this whole bottle. God, there's really not that much left. We'll start with like a shot. But it's very smooth for a Blanco. Like if you get a good tequila, a very well made tequila, a Blanco will be good enough to sip. So, cheers, you guys. Smooth. Doesn't burn you. Doesn't burn your throat. Oh, that's good. That's good right there. We might be snacking along the way because I am hungry and this is kind of like my dinner time, but I'm making dinner and this is going to take like 2 hours. All right. So let's cook the bacon first. Oh, I told you how to show you how to turn it on. Okay. So like when you have a gas stove, it's see if I can make y'all so you can see it. So here's the Dutch oven. It's on top of the gas stove. So those are the knobs. That's what they look like. It self-ignites. Some gas stoves you do have to have like a lighter or a match to light it. But essentially what it does is like, I mean, I don't know if you guys can kind of see like that little, let's see, like if y'all can see it. The burner, when I turn this on, I push it in. You hear that? There we go. Did you see that? That's how you turn it on essentially. So it just like, it has a self-igniter, if that makes sense. So I don't need to use a match or anything to use it. Usually if they do require a match, it's, I think it's broken. Like you would have to get it fixed or something. But there might be some gas stoves out there that don't have an igniter that require you to use a match. It's getting hot in here. All right, whatever. Okay. Heat the oil in a large Dutch oven, add the bacon, and cook over medium heat. So, we're gonna get our olive oil. I forgot I already have some in like my little spout thingy here. I think I'm gonna have to move y'all again. Let me figure my life out for a second. Everyone give me un momento. Because I want y'all to be able to see me like chop and stuff like that. It's just also kind of a tiny kitchen, you know, so there's not a lot of space and places to sort of put y'all, unfortunately. But let me see if this will work. Sorry, all up in your business. Do not mean to be. Let's see how this does. Yeah. What he said. What he said was better. His explanation was a lot better. Okay, all right. This isn't too bad. Y'all can actually like see me chopping now, I hope. We're gonna just put all of this over here and we'll add to it as we go along. We've got our frozen pearl onions. These are a must. I think these are absolutely delicious. We don't need to chop this up. We don't actually need to chop the mushrooms. They're already chopped for us. So all of this will go over here. We've got our olive oil. Ooh, that tequila on an empty stomach hits you. Jesus Christ. Cheese and crackers. That's dirty. Gross. We have our wine. Okay, I can put the oil away. Turn up the music a little bit. We have this. All right, let's grab our cutting board. All right, Got our cutting board. We're gonna start cutting the bacon. We're gonna cut it into like nice little bite-sized, little tiny little bacon bit piece sizes is what I would call it. Where is my scissors? And then we're gonna add it to the pot. So let me turn it on one more time. All right. Olive oil. Oh, she's looking good. So, when I meant tequila, that shit was good. Mi gente, sponsor me. I'm gonna give you all a little bit more perspective. Here we go. Okay. Look at y'all. Getting yourself set up. All right. Bacon. I don't really ever eat bacon other than when I'm adding it to recipes, I'll be honest. Not that I don't like bacon, I just don't fuck with it that often. Knife. We need our knife. We're stuffed, baby. I'm a little bit of a cooking snob. I can't call myself a chef, but I'm a little bit educated on probably a little too much cooking stuff. I love cooking. Cooking's always been a really big deal in my family. My dad, like my mom growing up, would make us meals and dinners. And my dad actually worked as a cook in a kitchen for a little while. And he just personally, I would see him growing up, like watching the cooking channel and stuff, turn that down. I grew up watching the Food Network or America's Test Kitchen with my dad. Yes, chef. Thanks, right? Right, I would never call myself a chef. I think my husband joked around one time. I don't think he was actually serious, but he's like, maybe you should go on Top Chef sometime. Let Gordon Ramsay chew you out. And I'm like, I'm not even worthy of Gordon Ramsay chewing me out. He would look at me and be like, laugh, like, why are you here? And I'm like, I don't know. I don't know why I'm here. But I do also really enjoy watching cooking channels. I really very much love Gordon Ramsay, but like, who doesn't, I love Hell's Kitchen. I'll pop that on every now and then. It's funny though, because I remember when I first started watching it, it gave me so much anxiety. Like, I almost couldn't watch it because of the amount of anxiety it gave me. Because of how much he'd be like yelling and screaming at people. Oh, I didn't watch Iron Chef that much or that often. I'm a fake fan. I watched it, like, I don't even think I watched a whole season. I think it was just like a couple of episodes. My husband just like happened to be there when I was watching them, I guess. And, but me, it's always been either like actual cooking channels like Ina Garden or America's Test Kitchen, or, Hell's Kitchen. And then it also does not help. I'm like too predictable and consistent. I love watching movies that have to do with cooking. I love watching shows that have to it's a TV show that has to do with cooking. Like, I've heard of The Bear and I really, really want to get into it. I just haven't started it yet. I'm not quite sure why. Honestly, it's because I don't think I ever really knew about it until a couple of weeks ago. I think I had heard of it, but I didn't know it was a fucking cooking show. I was like, or a cooking TV show, whatnot. All right, bacon is chopped. We're gonna throw it into the Dutch oven, make it nice and crispy, and then we're gonna take it out. Here it goes. That's a good question. Someone said, how long does it take your gas stove to boil water? I'm actually not sure. 5 minutes? Not even? I would say not even 5 minutes, because I think I have set a timer before for like 5 minutes. Like I walked away from it and I came down and it was already boiling. So it might even be like 4 minutes or something like that. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Let's get this bacon nice and crispy. Let me grab a towel because it's a Dutch oven and the handles get really hot. Don't ever grab the side of your Dutch oven without a fucking towel, because you will burn your hand. So. Look at all that bacon fat. All right, we can turn this up a little higher. I've got it like medium high heat. I got it like medium. It's like, okay, so my knobs go from 1 to 10. It's on a 5 right now to cook the bacon. And I'll eventually get it like a little hotter and hotter to make it nice and crispy. So the recipe called for 8 ounces of center cut bacon. But this package only had 12 ounces in it. So I'm just using the whole thing. Like, a little extra bacon is not gonna fucking make or break this recipe, you know what I mean? So I used the entire 12-ounce package. So I've got it all separated now. I'm gonna turn it up to a 7, maybe an 8. It's gonna get really hot. It's gonna make it nice and crispy. Yeah, it might get hot. I have to put my hair up. I'm doing okay right now though. I'm like obsessing about how y'all are positioned. I want y'all to just have the perfect view. I'm just looking out for y'all. Let me see if I get what I can use in this kitchen to give y'all a better view. I guess that was fine. It's more of like maybe needing to like push y'all back or something. I don't know. Where that tequila at? That shit was nice. I need that tequila again. Okay, I'm just gonna put y'all back where y'all were. That was fine. That was fine for me. Oh, this light. Y'all weren't kidding. It's blinding. I'm so sorry. Ugh. Technical difficulties. And as I keep drinking the tequila, I will indeed get tipsy. That sort of is always the plan. Ooh, what if I did this? Hold on. Everyone, hold the fucking phone. Oh! Did we solve world hunger? I think we did. No, we didn't. We did not solve world hunger. I'm sorry. That was a lie. I'm doing my best, y'all. Is this just actually showing y'all the perspective of how fucking short I am? Look at this. Look, this is the counter. This is the stovetop. And this is like my midsection, and these are my boobies. Yes, this is how short I am. Okay. Alright. Get it done. Alright, that bacon can definitely use a minute to continue to cook. And I've got it on about a 7 right now. So, yeah, we're gonna let that's gonna take a minute to cook. So let's go ahead, 4 or 5, I'm not that short. That would be awesome. I say that would be awesome only because I would then approve for a handicap. I would finally be able to get a handicap sign. That would be nice. All right, I have to unhook y'all. It's just not working out with my phone stand and the charger. I'll stop fucking with it. No, actually, to legally get a, what do you call it? A handicap sign to hang on your car, you have to be 4'10". So I'm an inch too tall. I'm an inch too fucking tall to get a handicap sign. I'm like, what the fuck? Anyway. All right, now we're chopping our onions. We're gonna go ahead and get these babies choppity chopped so we can just kind of throw it. So we're just prepping at this point, right? Exactly, yes. I'm an inch away from being disabled. Wah. Why can't I be I'm sorry, this is coming up somehow. Why can't I be disabled? Oh. I'm just saying, it's nice being able to not have to walk a fucking mile just to reach the, you know, entrance of a store when I'm parking. All right, we're doing small pieces for the onion, like not quite minced. What's the word? I don't even know. Like, I'm cutting it down the center first, and then I'm chopping vertically. So they'll come out in like really small, kind of square pieces. I'll do that. Let me check the directions one more time. All right. Okay, so we're getting all of this prepped so we don't have to chopped. Yes, yes, yes. We are diced, not minced. We're dicing. That's what I would probably call this, you know? So like, you want everything to look like that, like little chopped pieces. That's what you want it to look like. I hear that something. Oh, bacon's looking good. It's sizzling. I think we're fine. Let me cut up. Let me stir it again. Ooh, this bacon's got a lot of fat. But that's what the center cut's for. The center cut's gonna be very, very fatty. Ooh, but look at, oh my god, all this fat looks so fucking tasty. This looks so good. It's getting nice and crispy. Nice and crispy. All right. Let's keep chopping our onions. I need to sharpen my knife. This bitch is dull. All right. I do know how to sharpen knives too, which is really cool. When I'm cutting and cooking, people roast the crap out of people having anything and everything, especially when it comes to skill. Yeah. Aw. Good. Y'all, I mean, like I said, I never said I was a chef. Y'all can say whatever the fuck you want to me. I do not care. I want to see y'all come in here and show me better. I mean, maybe you could. That's sort of the funny thing, but it doesn't matter. Like, you come on here and I tell you I'm not a chef and you still stick around to stay. That's your problem, not mine. All right. One onion down. Oh God. So yes, I like, onions do make my eyes water. I do suffer from that. Ugh. But it's not too bad. But I do have to, like, I can't stand keeping them open. I have to like close my eyes. I don't know how people keep chopping and like not close your eyes, because even now it's starting to get to me. Ugh. I'll like close them for just a second, and then when I'm chopping, I'll keep them open, because I'm obviously not going to chop blind. As much as y'all want me to chop my finger off, that is not happening today. All right. We are checking periodically on the bacon because we do not want it to burn. Let me get a plate out so we can actually start thinking about taking out the bacon. And I do have sort of like one of these things. I don't know what it's called. It's like a, whatever. It's a strainer spoon. And I'm gonna scoop the bacon out of it while still leaving the fat behind. Oh, hell yeah, baby. Oh, this is crispy. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is fucking good. Okay, hold on. All right, let's get this bacon out of here. It is done. It is crispy fucking perfection is what it is. Oh my God. You could eat this with a fucking spoon, baby. That's what you could do with this. So this recipe, like beef bourguignon, it does require, it's a lot of steps. It's a lot of little things to do, but they're not hard. They're not hard things to do. You know what I mean? So like, we're taking out the bacon, and then we're gonna set it to the side, and then we're gonna put the beef in and let it cook. And then we're also gonna take it out and put it to the side once it's done. That much I do remember. It's sort of been a minute since I've made this. So we're gonna turn that way down so it doesn't keep smoking, and we're gonna finish doing the onions. Next step, so the bacon's cooked and it's very much smoking, so I had to open the door. Dry the beef cubes with paper towels, sprinkle them with salt and pepper. Batches in single layers. We're gonna sear the beef in the hot fat for 3 to 5 minutes. It might not even need that long. It is quite hot. So I'm gonna go ahead and open up these packages. I guess, yeah, I'll pat the beef. I don't really think they need a whole lot of salt and pepper, in my opinion. Maybe I'll salt and pepper them just a little bit before they go in. Do that. Put that in there. Just kind of keeping everything organized and not too... I have a small kitchen, y'all. I hate it so much. Again, I came from a family that, like, we have a huge kitchen. We've always had a huge kitchen. We always have, like, you know, we'll cater to, like, big parties or big groups and stuff like that. So it's just a struggle, but, you know, we're not living here for forever. This is just a rental home. So when we do actually probably move into a house, we're going to be, my requirement will be a big fucking kitchen with lots of storage space. Ugh. Even the new houses nowadays that have been built are fucking built with tiny ass kitchens. What are we doing? Come on, y'all. That's not cool. Yeah, right? And I saw y'all's kitchen. Y'all's kitchen is cute. Y'all's kitchen is really cute. Mine is smaller. Y'all definitely have a bigger kitchen. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying, baby. All right, second onion. And then let's go ahead. Sorry, I'm like a little all over the place. Let's go ahead and salt and pepper our beef and get it in to start searing. Just gonna do a light little salt and pepper on top of the beef. I have about 2.5 pounds right here. They're about 1.4 each. So I have 2 containers. And so total it comes out to like 2.5 pounds. It's close enough. I've got a bunch of bacon in there to make up for it too. All right, let's get these puppies in. I need my tongs. All right, we got our tongs. We're just gonna make a layer on the bottom, and we're just gonna kind of cover the bottom. We're not going to stack the beef on top of each other because then it'll just start to like steam and you won't get as nice of a sear. And so we're gonna have to kind of do this in batches, and I am gonna have to kind of keep an eyeball on it. So like, there we go. And this is on low still, guys. This is still on low. And you hear that sizzle? Ooh, listen to it go. That's a sizzle right there. Alright, so this is almost enough to cover the entire Dutch oven bottom. Doing good. doing good. We're gonna flip it over so it cooks evenly on all the sides. Like, this didn't even need a minute. I literally put it in and it was starting to sear it in like 30 seconds. So it just depends. Just depends on you and your setup sometimes, and knowing your stove, knowing your cooktop. Everyone's is a little different. And you don't necessarily want it to cook all the way through. This was mostly just to produce a sear. But you know, I'm not getting as much of a sear as I want. Probably because there's so much fat from that bacon. It's probably because the bacon itself, I put in 12 ounces instead of, 8. So there's a lot more fat in it. Food. Oh my God. I bought Doritos. So, oh, these bacon, it's like bacon bits. It's crunchy at this point. Bacon fat. Yeah. Really? Yeah, kitchens are so small nowadays. All right, hair's going up because I'm sweating. I just can't, y'all. Sorry, I can't do it. Can't do it. I even turned up the heat. Yeah, it's not searing it. Eating, yeah, isn't it the best? I love it. Eating while cooking. All right, let me get some chippies so we can eat and all of that. All right. Oh, this bacon. Wow. Doritos. Just a little something. I gotta eat something while I'm cooking. I'm gonna y'all don't want me to pass out on y'all. But all right, let's go ahead and take this first round of beef out. We're just gonna put it in with the bacon. Just kind of makes it easy. And then we still have one more to put in, one more 1.4 pounds of the beef. And then we can put in the vegetables, and then I almost want to say that's like almost it. But yeah, I don't quite understand how all the kitchens are so tiny nowadays, especially in a lot of these new houses. I will be honest, I think I blame it on our generation. I just came from a very big cooking kind of family, you know? I know not a lot of kids do, so it's a big deal to me, but it depresses me when I see how tiny these kitchens are in some of these brand new fucking houses that we have in development in our neighborhoods. I'm like, who thought this was a good idea? Go off, little mama. All right. Where my tequila at? Mama needs her tequila. Yeah, it's sort of like steaming them at this point. It's not even really. Whatever. It's still gonna get her done. Still get her done. All right, let's wash our hands because we did kind of just mess around with some raw beef. All right, now back to finishing up the onions. Okay. Ah! Get back in there. All right. So, once we're done with all of this, y'all are welcome to join me for Silent Hill gaming after. We're going to pick up where we left off. Onions. And then, so this is going to be cooking while I'm playing the game. So what might have to happen is I might have to pause it, come down, turn off the stove. Hell, y'all, I might even we can bring y'all down with me so we can take a look at it. I'll let it rest for maybe 30 minutes. And then I can show y'all what it looks like. Show y'all how it came out for the final product, because that would be nice, huh? Didn't really think about that. Letting y'all come through seeing the final product. All right, onions are chopped. Oh, nom nom. Your girl is hungry. No, my onions are falling all over the place. All right. Bam. Done. Oh God. Oh, onions. Oh God, it's burning my eyes. It's burning my eyes. Oh, give me a minute. Oh God, that hurts. Oh God, the onions. It's the cooking puzzle. This is Silent Hill, a brief break from dealing with Pyramid Head. James was really a woman the whole time. Couldn't you tell? Alright, scissors. Onions are next. Onions. I've already had too much tequila. Carrots are next. Ah! Carrot down. Man, down. We lost a carrot. We have to wash them. Alright. Carrot. Saved. I just do a rough chop of all these because they're already kind of tiny. Ooh, I gotta turn the beef. I almost forgot. Shit. Beef turned. Oh, who cares at this point? I'm done. Oh, if I just stir it, it kind of just flips it on its own. Oh, that's fine. All right. We'll let that cook for a little while longer. It's definitely looking a little soupy, so. All right. Oh. Nom, nom, nom. This is Silent Hill. The beef bourguignon puzzle. Duh. All right. God, carrots are so fucking hard to chop. I can't even right now. I'll see these. I'll see these fuckers. Oh my God. Yeah, I need to sharpen my knife. I'm just gonna try and not murder myself on stream. That's probably a good idea. All right. Not chop my fucking finger off. This is how you hold knuckles to the knife. Don't ever do fucking this. Unless you want to lose a finger. Unless you are like, you know what? I feel like going to the hospital today. Why not? This, not this, this against the knife when you chop. You're welcome. All right. I'm doing 3 baby carrots at a time. Oh, the beef is cooking. I need to sharpen my knife because this is so hard to cut right now. Oh, it's an accident waiting to happen. Run away, carrot. Okay. She's struggling, y'all. Ooh, you want to know what I've been playing in my spare time? I've been playing Pokemon essentially like the Game Boy Color game version. So there is this. So I do have a Game Boy, and I do have some of the kind of original games. Yum, carrots, right? Oh, definitely. Carrots are definitely a big part of this recipe. You have at least 1 pound. Let's go ahead and remove the beef. Ah, right. That'd be so fun. Yeah, you can also wear, like an anti-cutting glove. Those are pretty helpful. I think I was gifted one at one point, but I think I lost it at this point. All right, taking the beef out. Oh, this thing's getting full. It's a tiny ass bowl. I'm trying to put all the beef in. So, oh my god. But yeah, okay, so I have a Game Boy. And there is it's not exactly, I mean, I would play it, but it's not exactly the best. The lighting really sucks. There is no backlight, by the way. On my Game Boy, at least. It might have, like, given up or something at some point, and it was just, like, dead. But my husband, who I refer to as the crazy man that lives in the house with me, he actually found this free app that you can download called Delta. That allows you to play old school games for free. Now, my husband explained it to me that the reason why they have to be free. Oh, hell no. I've not been that good. Oh my god. No. You've done that before? That's crazy. Ugh. But yeah, so there's this fucking free software out there now, which apparently it is relatively new. It's called Delta. And you can download it, and then you can download the old Pokemon games to play for fucking free. And so the crazy man who lives with me says that they have to be free because if they charged, then they would be copyright sued by, like, the Pokemon company. You know what I mean? Like, the people. Just like how people, like, can get sued by Nintendo if they try to do the same stuff with Mario games. But as long as it's free, they're not making a profit out of it. Well, we're good. All right, hold on. Pause. Next step. All right, toss the carrots and onions and salt into the cooking. All right, so we're gonna toss the carrots and the onions in. The fat is cooking, and I need to get through cutting these onions a little bit faster. All right, we're almost done. So we're gonna put these in, and they're gonna cook. And then the mushrooms, we actually have to put in, like, maybe halfway when it's done cooking. You put the mushrooms in, because the mushrooms don't actually take that long to cook. You don't want them to, I believe, if I'm remembering correctly, you don't want the mushrooms in the beef bourguignon to cook as long as all the other vegetables, because they're very soft, they're very, very delicate in a way, you know. Right? I think so. All right. We're almost done. We're almost done. Here we go. I want to put them all in at the same time. Sometimes I'll, like, put the onions in first, but I think the carrots will actually take longer to cook. So there's going to be very, all of this is going to be fucking delicious when it's done. You just wait. Just you wait. All right. Tequila sipping time. Nothing like tequila and Doritos. Am I right? Dorito. Alright. Oh! Sorry, my thing got caught on the side. Alright. Onions. In. Bam. Heat turned up to medium-high heat. Carrots to go in. the pot. All right. Let's see how good we can do this. Are we skilled enough, y'all? Are we skilled enough? I like to think so. Ooh, look at that, baby. Not a single fucking carrot lost. It's the little things. Just saying. All right. Those are in. Heat has been turned up to medium-high heat. I'm gonna put tongs in the wash. And we stir and we stir and get that bacon fat all over those onions and carrots. All right, I'm gonna close the door. I left it open for a little bit because the bacon and the fat and everything was smoking for quite a bit. I'm gonna turn this up very high, y'all. This Dutch oven is very good, very evenly heat distributed, so it can take it. All right. Burrito. Tequila. Right? I'm just saying. Ain't my first rodeo, even though I might act like it is. Okay. What's next? Okay. Toss the carrots and onions. We'll put a little bit more salt and pepper in a minute. I don't think it needs it because of the fat from the bacon, but stir occasionally, add the garlic, let that cook for a minute, add the cognac, ignite, we're not doing that. Put the meat and the bacon back with the juices and then add the bottle of wine to cover the meat. Add the tomato paste and thyme and then cover to simmer for 1.25 hours. So, all right, this is good. You want to make sure that the beef and everything is tender enough to where you can it falls apart when you touch it with a fork. So we might even cook it longer than that. So this puppy's gonna be cooking for a while. I might even just let it cook for the full 2 hours. Hold on. Yeah, so it's telling me to add the mushrooms at the end. I've decided to propose to you. It's because I know how to cook. Is that why? Vincent, number one fan. It's only because I know how to cook. I'm sorry, Vincent. I'm married. I've been nabbed already. I've been snagged. Ooh, you know what? We should do a drunk stream. I've been kind of wanting to do one for a while. Tonight just might be the night because this tequila is doing it. She taking me there. Mi gente is taking me there very well. Okay. Let's actually set a timer because I'm not good with keeping time. We're going to set a timer for about 5 minutes. We're going to let these onions and carrots cook. I really don't think we need any extra salt and pepper. Maybe pepper, but not salt. That bacon fat will really just help season all of it to where I really don't think we need it. The pearled onions and the mushrooms will be going in later, so we're gonna leave that to the side. Ooh, where's the broth? Give me a second. Hold on. Where's the broth? Okay, because the recipe calls for beef broth, but when the fuck do we put it? All right, hold on, everyone. Where and when do I put the beef broth? Do I put it in with the wine? Yeah, okay. I put the beef broth in with the wine at the same time. Cool. We need 2 cups. 2 cups of beef broth. Good sir. But first, Doritos and tequila. I don't know why this is such a good combo. The onions and the carrots are cooking. And they're cooking very nicely, if I do say so myself. Alright. Ooh, this smells so good. Holy shit. Just eat this and you'll be good. Just eat the bacon fat and the onions with the carrots and you'll be fine. You'll be squared away, my friend. Alright, this is up quite high as well. We still got a couple more minutes. I'm figuring my life out. Do I make tea? Yeah, like I actually got gifted for Christmas. It was like the sweetest fucking gift. Someone got me a really pretty teapot for Christmas. Let me see if I can find it. She is like a legitimate, like look how pretty that is. She's green and gold. And it's like you steep it. She's got a steeper. And they even got me some green tea to go along with it. Like the perfect gift. The most considerate. I can't even. She's such a good friend. Very sweet person. Very sweet friend. I gotta get her something really good next year for Christmas. I feel bad. I feel like I got out-gifted by all of my family and friends this year. I was like, I need to do better next year. But I love green tea. That's the only one I have that's really loose leaf. Everything else I have is like pre-packaged. I used to go to Teavana all the time. I love that store. I don't think we have one anymore nearby. It does. No. So it does. If on the gas burner, I'm just saying, I promise, like, I know I don't have to do it. It does take less than 5 minutes on the gas stove to cook just a regular pot of boiling water. I will admit I partake in the ramen from time to time. So I have to put some water on there. It's under 5 minutes. I want to say it's like 3 to 4 minutes. It probably takes it to actually start boiling. For real. But if we have time, maybe we'll do it. But anyway. Someone else have a question? Yeah. So Teavana, we used to have one at the Houston Memorial City Mall. I don't think it's there anymore. I think it shut down, but I used to go there all the time. I used to really love steeping tea. But the green tea that my friend got me is probably going to be more than enough. To get me through. Okay. 30 seconds on the clock. To be cooking these carrots and onions. I might cook it a little bit longer. I mean, it sits until it's like brown. It's starting to get there. It's getting a little brown. Let's do another couple of minutes. And again, do not touch the Dutch oven without a pad on your hand, because the handles, let's do 4 more minutes, are hot. The whole thing heats up, you know? Just saying. Oh my God, why was it $2.50? That's an expensive ass tea. It was like it's like grown in the mountains of like fucking Shanghai province of some imperial, I don't fucking know. But why was it $2.50? Yeah, you're like, what does $250 tea taste like? That's where my mind goes. You know how like there's even coffee out there that I've been interested in trying because it's like $20 for 1 cup or something like that. Anyway. Really? Okay. Alright, chat. Do I keep drinking? Do you want to see a drunk gaming stream in a little bit? Because my gameplay will not be anywhere near as good. Not that it's great anyway, but... I only have like a little bit left. I only have a little tequila left. I might as well finish it off. It's what they always say. shots. Ah, fine. Oh, you bend my arm backwards. All right, it's happening. All right. Hold up, there's that much left. I'm not gonna finish it. That'll get me really fucking wasted. We're not doing that. I don't know if we're ready to do that tonight, but we will do another round. How about that? 2 drinks. God, that smells so good. Oh. All right, a little more. And that's like one more. All right, we got that. And then we'll save this for another day. All right. Mi gente, ladies and gentlemen, brought to you by Tequila Blanco. Tequila Blanco, mi gente. Hecho in Mexico. Tequila. Content certified, additive free, carbon neutral. All right. Y'all asked for it. Y'all asked for shots. What's happening? All right. Cook, baby, cook. Cook, baby, cook. All right. Oh, this is coming out better. The longer I cook it, it's coming out fucking better. Cook, baby, cook. Carrots are even getting a little bit charred. All right. This is like my new favorite snack is tequila and Doritos. Cook, baby, cook. All right. I know you're done. Shut up. Don't need to go off. Okay. Beef. Bacon going into the pot. 'Tis ready. Right? Wait. Wait. Let's refer to the recipe first. God knows I've fucked up by not looking at the recipe. All right. I'm not doing the cognac. Put the meat in the baby. When do I put in the garlic? A bottle of wine and summer can, baby. What do you want? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm sorry. I've had too much to drink. It's the alcohol. Y'all, the crazy man who lives in my house is here. No, wait, baby, what do you want? No, you want a snack? Wait, I got chips. You want some chips? Here. Take these. I'll open my other one.
No, it's okay.
Okay, but I want my other one. My otter one.
Well, I'm not another big one. Oh, okay.
I didn't realize they were all this big. I thought they were the little kind. I'm so sorry. I bought like 4 bags of these chips. I thought they were like the little individual kind. They're like I don't know measurements. Huh?
Are you gonna stream your game?
Yeah, actually, I'm almost done putting it all in, and I'm gonna head upstairs and stream the game. Yeah, so we're kind of almost done with the cooking, y'all. So I'm gonna switch over to, ooh, excuse me, playing Silent Hill in a little bit. I mean, we are in Silent Hill right now, as it's been established. This is the beef bourguignon puzzle challenge. So, all right. We were figuring our lives out. Hold on. All right, we're at the point where I'm starting to not care anymore. Oh my God, I forgot about the butter. Shit. All right, I forgot about that. Oh my God. This sauce, marinara sauce, is trying to take me out. Okay. That marinara sauce was jumping out of the fridge. Okay, we were supposed to thaw butter, and that did not happen, so we're gonna figure our life out right now. But first, tequila. All right, come with me while we look at this recipe. All right, toss the carrots. Put the meat and the bacon back in the pot with the juices. Add the bottle of wine, but where's the garlic? When do we put the garlic? I don't think he does, because he, for him, it's, you know, a 24-hour session of Rizzy Red. I'm not much different off camera as I am on camera, so he doesn't really need to watch. He gets full access to it 24 hours a day. He does usually get the memo of, I think you should leave. He just doesn't want to, you know, respect his wishes. He doesn't want to be on camera, so I try to do that. He kind of does watch it, just, you know, not on live. He watches it without all that. Okay, hold on. Oh no, my pantry. You can see my pantry. Wait, when do we put in the garlic? I've been cooking these carrots and onions for way too long. The tomato paste and the thyme. Okay, I'm putting in the garlic. We're putting in the garlic. I don't know when to put in the garlic, so we're just gonna do it now because I'm 99% sure you're supposed to do it now. So garlic is going in. Ooh, you know what? Maybe it's a good thing I kept this cooking, because now, like, the onions are, like, a little bit brown. A little bit crispy on the side. Fuck yeah. Alright, that was a good thing that just happened. Just kidding. Alright, let's put the garlic in. Oh yeah, these onions and carrots are done now. So let's put the garlic in. While we do that, we will take another chippy and a sip of wine. I love garlic. I don't really measure it. True. So I'm gonna do like a tablespoon of garlic, because you can never, in my opinion, have enough fucking garlic, y'all. Sue me. I love garlic. We'll let that go for about a minute until we can start really smelling the garlic. It's called like when it's like aromatic or some shit. You can start smelling the garlic. All right. Alright, we put that away. I did like 2 heaping spoonfuls, but that's just me. I love garlic. Now we have to thaw out this butter. Has anyone ever seen the Menu? The movie? The Menu? Love that movie. Fucking love that movie. What? Put the Lay's in the oven? Right? Alright. We'll get a bowl. So we're not just eating the whole bag of chips. We'll get a bowl. We'll chippy snack while we play the game. And we will keep drinking, I'll be honest. I might just keep drinking even while I'm playing the game. This is too fun. And then we'll come down, we'll check on the Bourguignon. Oh. That was a really good tip. That was really good tip. Holy shit. That was a huge ass fucking chip. Alright. Done. Garlic has been simmering for like a minute. Now, the meat goes in. Yeah. Bacon, all that goodness. Bacon and the beef, everything goes in. That's essentially done. Wash your hands. Wash hands. All right, so we've got our chips to take upstairs with us. Don't worry, we still have a couple of things to do before we're like kind of done. I need to figure my life out when it comes to this butter though. Microwave. So the microwave we have is like right above the oven. So we're gonna just put the stick of butter straight in there. Time cook. No. Time cook for like 10 seconds. All right. And we'll see how that turns out. Oh, y'all, I haven't made this in a long time, beef bourguignon, but it's gonna come out so good. This one's gonna come out really good. Nice and crispy. All right. So, speaking of cooking, has anyone else decided what, or is anyone else doing anything for a New Year's resolution? Okay, we're gonna do another 10 seconds. Do 15 seconds. So, my New Year's resolutions is gonna be, no, for sure. So maybe not so much like a New Year's resolution. These were things that I was gonna do anyway, regardless of like a new year starting. But I kind of just like made it a goal where I want to learn. So there's like 2 or 3 things. Yeah. No, it's okay. No, not everyone has to be. I just am. I don't know. I wasn't planning on being. I wasn't planning on doing a New Year's resolution. But then I was like, you know what? I should make it a goal this year. I want to learn how to make authentic Japanese ramen. Not the noodles, but the broth. The type of recipe that takes you like 2 days to fucking make. You know what I mean? And then I also want to learn how to grow vegetables. That'd be fun, I think. All right. What's next? Put the meat and the bacon back in, plus the bottle of wine. All right. Coppola, Pinot Noir. You want a dry wine. Put that baby in, y'all. Ooh, it's bubbling, gurgling. Oh my God. Ah. Okay. There we go. Bam. Butter is thawed via the microwave. Oh God, that's really thawed. That's like super thawed. Okay, I'm gonna leave that alone for a minute. It's like melting. Yeah. It's not maybe necessarily that it's hard to make ramen broth. It's just very time consuming. It's like a whole, like you're gonna let this simmer and then marinate for 12 hours. Like that's why it's it's a 2-day thing. Because a lot of the sauces and ingredients you have to put in the broth take a lot of time to get them to taste the way that you want them to taste or something. Oh, that's just why it's not something you can just be like, I'm gonna make for dinner one night. No, you make it ahead of time for like a party, like a fancy dish. Kind of like, no, I wouldn't say not like really like beef bourguignon. There are beef bourguignon recipes out there that do take a long ass time, like a 2-day process. I wasn't really planning on adding fish cakes. Guess I could. They have them at there's a local 99 ranch nearby. Hold on. Recipe. Okay. Sorry, we were supposed to add the beef broth. So I'm just gonna add 2 cups of water and some of these, the little beef cube is what I'm gonna add. So this is what I'm using. Recommended by a friend. It's very tasty. So we're just gonna use that instead of beef broth because I had it anyway. Why spend the extra couple of dollars on some beef broth? I don't know. That's just me. So this is already starting to simmer and bubble. So we want 2 cups of water. Let me get that. All right. That's about 2 cups right there. It's a little bit over. Let's pour some out. All right. In. And I misplaced the cube for a hot second. So we're not, I don't want to use the whole thing. I don't know. I don't think I need to use the whole thing. The directions are in Spanish, so I don't know how to read that. So we're going to do half of one of these cubies, and I'm just going to sprinkle it in. I'm going to kind of make it come apart a little bit, and that should be more than enough. These things are, it's just a concentrated little bouillon cube. Oh shit, what do we do with the butter? Hold on. Oh, wow. We were supposed to mix the butter with the flour. That's like toward the end of when it's done simmering. So we thought the butter kind of for no fucking reason. Cool. That's fine. I'm gonna put it in a bowl. I'm gonna put it back in the fridge because that shit's melting and like it's the only stick of butter I have left. I don't know why. I didn't buy more. Don't fucking ask me. Oh my God. All right, in the bowl. In the fridge it goes. And we'll just do that. Okay, hold on. Everybody hold your horses. Put the meat back in with the juices, bowl in the blender, add the tomato paste and the thyme. Okay, so tomato paste and thyme are needed. This is like the last step, and then I can show y'all what it looks like. So hang out here with me for a second. All right, the dish is ruined. No. All right, thyme. I don't really pay attention to measuring spoons, and that's probably a part of my problem. I should probably think about my life choices. So I'm just fucking gonna go to town on the thyme because it's dry. One thing my mom did tell me, especially when cooking, is she said that because things are, when they're dried, you have to use a little bit more because they're dried, and when they dry out, they do lose a little bit of their flavoring. So we're gonna add a little bit extra than I think we need. I've never really been steered wrong on my own estimation when it comes to, what do you call it? When it comes to putting in herbs and stuff. So I think that's more than enough. Let me see how much tomato paste we need though. I need to be sure about that. All right, 1 tablespoon of tomato paste is what we need. So let me open this really quick. And then we're done, y'all. Put in the tomato paste. I'm gonna stir it around and show you what it looks like. Bam. Tomato paste. To go in. I'm just gonna use the stir spoon. I rarely ever cook with tomato paste. I know that's a lot more than a teaspoon. I'm just doing that much. We're gonna put it in. Ooh, that's gonna be good. And then we're gonna let it simmer. I'm gonna do 1 and maybe I should just do 2 hours. Maybe I should just do 2 hours for the amount of time that's gonna take me to stream the game. We're gonna aim for 2 hours. So how about I set a timer for 1.5 hours? We'll come down, we'll finish up, and it's gonna look so silly, me playing the game, and then all of a sudden, in the middle, I stop and take y'all with me. Oh, okay. Here we go. Tasty. All right, we're gonna put this in the fridge for now. We're good. And then pearl onions and mushrooms, we're just gonna leave out because we're gonna add those a little bit later. Water, this we're gonna put away. And everything else is done. Okay. So we have to bring it up to a simmer first. Bring it up to a simmer. And then we put the lid on, lower it down, and we're gonna let it cook for 1.5 hours. All right. Tequila. And chips. Yes, exactly. Quite literally. Yep. This tequila is good, y'all. It's fucking good. All right. It is bubbling. It is simmering. Let me show y'all what it looks like. It's beautiful. If I do say it for myself. All right, y'all ready? Are y'all? I don't know if y'all are ready for this. I don't know if y'all are ready for how fucking good this looks. Look at that simmer. Look at it go. All right, cool. We're gonna lower it down. Probably like to a 1 or a 2. We want it to simmer for 1.5 hours. Baby. I'm gonna put the fucking lid on it. Here she goes. Let that simmer. I'm gonna turn it all the way down to where it reaches a low. And now we go play video games. So this is gonna be interesting to figure out because I usually stream video games from my PS5. Oh God, okay. I can't really take y'all down with me when I'm coming to check on this after 1.5 hours. So what I might do is I might only video game play Silent Hill 2 Remake for 1.5 hours. And then I'll just start a new stream and bring y'all down here so you can see the remaining of it. And like what I'll do is I'll, you know, like tomorrow, I'll piece together all of these little streams from the cooking stream and to create like one nice little video for you guys. And upload it to maybe like Twitch or YouTube or something like that. Anyway, so today might be a slightly shorter gaming stream. Sorry. Anyway, all right. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me while cooking this beef bourguignon. She is simmering. She is beautiful. You guys were awesome. I had so much fun. Give me about like 5-10 minutes and I'll hop back on for us to play Silent Hill. And I will still be drinking. So if you want to see some funny ass shit, come watch me after a couple of shots of tequila. Bye!
One eternity later.
We are back. We are finishing up our beef bourguignon recipe. Damn, y'all. I need a minute. I need a break for a second. Ooh. All right, so we essentially just played almost 2 hours of Silent Hill, and it went really well. Got my ass kicked only a few times. So we're finishing up our beef bourguignon recipe. Let's do it this way. Finishing up our beef bourguignon recipe. It smells really fucking good. So I'm gonna plop y'all back where y'all were. Let's put y'all here. Bam. Bam, baby. Let me pull up the recipe really quick. We really don't have too much else to do. All we have left is to toast up some bread. Here, let me kind of, there we go. All we have left is to toast up some bread. I did have all, I had all that alcohol and, pretty much dinner has only been alcohol and chips. So I'm really looking forward to this. Welcome back, guys. So yeah, I like had to give myself a second just now to breathe after playing those 2 hours of just this game. So the mushrooms, girl dinner. The mushrooms we technically have to cook. And I do believe I have to cook the whole thing. So, but we're gonna cook it in butter. Ooh. Y'all remind me, I gotta mix that butter with some flour. Oh no! Oh, the butter, look, it's spilled everywhere. It's okay. I'll just melt it in the microwave and mix it with the flour. So we're essentially making a roux. That's what it's called. We're gonna melt some butter. We're gonna mix melted butter with a couple of tablespoons of flour, and that will help thicken the stew. Just trust me, it's really good. If you don't want to use regular flour, like, I guess you can use any other flour, it's fine. But I don't know. But let's get the flour down. Get the flour down. Nick would be proud. Yes, but I'm thinking pulls a roux. Shut up. I don't know. I'm just saying. All right, let's pop this butter in for 15 seconds. going. Remember your towel to take off the lid and touch anything else on this Dutch oven, because the Dutch oven itself, everything is warm. So you don't want to burn yourself accidentally. Ooh, that looks so good, you guys. Okay, so I'm just stirring it up a little bit. Let me show you what it looks like. I didn't stir it up much, trust me. I did not do a whole lot to it. So that's what it looks like. It's looking beautiful so far. So we are going to add our mushrooms, the flour, and the butter. Yeah, butterfly plus flour equals roux. I'm just saying, man. We need a whisk. What else do we need? Right. So I have to cook the mushrooms first. In water. As well. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna put this over here. And we'll cook the mushrooms hither. Now I'm using a like all-clad pan. These things get hot really fast. They're like, I don't remember. They're like 100% aluminum or some shit. And they heat up just essentially very fast. So, all right, butter's getting melty. Let me look up the recipe one more time so I can find out how many tablespoons. Nick indeed would be proud. Let's see. 3 tablespoons of all-purpose flour. So that's what we need to mix with our butter, which still needs to be melted a bit. It's almost there. Almost there. Nick would be proud. Wait, I've already missed something. Sorry, y'all. My attention span is the length of a cricket, so I apologize if I miss things. It's a wonder, right? Yeah, okay. That makes sense. Yeah, so if it's... usually a 1-to-1 ratio. Okay, don't lie, Chad. Is it really? She's got a ratatouille? What? I have a ratatouille? What? I have a crock? I have a Dutch oven? I don't know. Okay. By weight, not volume. Oh, okay. Maybe that's why it says 3 tablespoons. That's fine. Okay. Let me find out which is first, though. I'm sorry, I'm going to help you come with me for the recipe. So, combine 2 tablespoons of butter and the flour with a fork, and we're gonna whisk it together to create the roux. Add the frozen onions, saute the mushrooms in 2 tablespoons of butter for 10 minutes. Okay. So we're gonna put the onions in first. Let's do that first. And check the butter. Let me get a fork out so we can kind of whisk it. Okay. Ooh, this definitely needs a minute. Ooh, this butter needs a minute. She need a minute. All right. Time cook. Let's do 10 seconds. Bam. All right, this is going. This is possibly getting hot. Let's do the onions really quick. Ooh, hell no. Let's do... So we just have our frozen pearl onions. Yes, it will. So there we go. I'm just gonna do that. We're gonna use half the bag of the onions, because if you use more than that, you're getting an onion like every bite. And these things are sort of huge, very juicy and huge. So we don't need the whole bag of pearl onions. But yes, so they say that, like, you know, I'm gonna try something. Okay, to answer that question. To make a roux, usually you put butter in a hot pot first, or a pan, and then you sprinkle in the flour. and mix it together, and it thickens it and everything like that to make a roux. Some people say that you should mix the butter and the flour together first before putting it in a soup or anything. But I've also heard people say that you can put both in at the same time. It doesn't really matter. I've always done it the way that the recipe calls for it, which is, oh, let's put it in the butter and mix the flour together. Yes. So I want to do it the other way. I want to put the butter and the flour in separately and see if it does the same thing. I don't see why it wouldn't, you know what I mean? Because I have done it both ways before. So I always thought it was kind of funny that this recipe called for it in this way, you know? Okay, hold on. I'm so sorry. I'm reading the recipe. Sorry, everybody. I still, you know what? You're better than me because I still don't get the Ratatouille reference. I've seen the movie so many times. Hold on. Add the butter, the wine, the butter. Yeah. Combine the butter and the flour with a fork and stir into the stew. Okay, so we do technically do that first. All right, so I've already fucked up. I've already messed up. So I'm going to put the butter in there. It says 4 tablespoons. A stick of butter is 4, right? Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it's like half. Wow, so I have like double the amount of butter. I'm going to only put half. I'm only going to put half. All right. There we go. Half is in. Maybe a little bit more than that. It can't hurt, you know? It really can't. All right. A little bit. All right, that's enough butter. That is actually enough butter. The oven is on. Oh, well, we already done fucked up, so I guess technically not. We still have some of the butter. What am I doing? Well, I might have done fucked up already. Sorry, y'all. I was gonna put them separately. I don't know. Maybe because it's a stew, it won't matter as much. I don't know. I'm hoping and crossing my fingers. We need to start cooking the mushrooms, and while these cook, we will... Oh, I've had butter this... I've actually secretly had butter this whole time. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Thank you. Rat plague the wise. That's exactly what it does. Okay, so we're just going to put a tablespoon of butter in the pan right now. We're going to cook these mushrooms. Ooh, there she goes. It's okay. See, this pan gets really hot very quickly. It's doing exactly what it needs to do right now. This is really good. That's a good sound right there. Get that butter sizzling. All right, mushrooms go. I'm just going to do all of them. I know that's usually not recommended to cook all the mushrooms at the same time. They might not all brown properly, but you know what? At this point, I don't really care. I'll be honest. You do what works best for you. All right, we'll let those cook, and then we will finish up. We're gonna leave the flour out, put the butter away. Trash. Turn that back up. All right, well, we decided we were gonna do it this way, so we're gonna do it this way. Flour in it goes. Now I have to find a tablespoon. When I can find anything but a tablespoon. I genuinely think because I use them all. tablespoon. I can't find any of my measuring spoons. Oh, I genuinely can't. There's a half a tablespoon. I just use that. That was good though. It's a teaspoon. Maybe too much. Alright, I'll just take that one for now. So I find the rest. Turn this down. So I have this on like low medium heat, and they're sizzling quite a bit. All right, you ready? There you go. Little trick right there. All right. Ooh, those are coming along really nicely. So let's go ahead and put this flour in. Ooh, so we'll say that's 1. And this is 2. Let's do 2 tablespoons for now and see what it looks like. And if we want, we'll add more if we want it to be thicker. I can kind of already tell we're going to want it to be thicker, so I'm going to go ahead and put the other 2 in. I think the recipe called for 3, but I don't know, I kind of liked what Flavor Wise said about doing it 1 to 1. So we'll give that a try. Bread is in. It's already at 400 degrees. We're going to set a timer because I can't keep track of time in my brain. All right, let's do another tablespoon. This is a half a tablespoon I'm using, which is why I'm doing double the amount. So let's just put it in. I can't find my tablespoons. They're probably hidden somewhere. So I put 2 more in. Bread we will put away. We already have it in the oven. That's pretty much it, y'all. Bring the beef bourguignon back to a boil, and we're gonna let it simmer for about 10 or 15 minutes, and that will allow the beef bourguignon stew itself to thicken up nicely. So, and while it's cooking, we'll just put the mushrooms in. Oh, I just tasted it. It's really, really good. It's delicious. Enough said. All right, flour away. I don't think we'll need any more of that. I'm gonna wash my knife because this is a nice knife. Washed off knife, baby. Off knife, baby. So that's cooking. I mean, I can go ahead and sharpen my knife. I can kind of show y'all how I do that. It's super easy, especially if you have a knife sharpener. I love the knives from Nutrition. Oh no. Makes me laugh. I'm sorry. Okay, this is cooking. God, this tastes so good. The mushrooms are almost done. We'll let them cook for a couple more minutes. Let's check. The toast, it could use a few more minutes. Off timer. Let's do 3 more minutes for that. Let me show you guys how I sharpen my knives. So these are actual, again, I'm not a chef, but these are chef knives. The reason, what that means essentially is they're not forever sharp. They do dull over time, and you do have to sharpen them. So they're like $80 to $100 a piece. don't know. I feel like apparently that's good for knives. And I just got the worst off knife sharpener. So all you do is there's these titles on the side that say coarse and then they say fine. And if you you have to run your knife through both of them, but typically easy way to do it is you do it like slide it through 10 times on the coarse and then 10 times through the fine, and then you wash the knife. So we're gonna slide it through. I know y'all can't really see me, but whatever. So 1, we're going to the coarse one. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We're gonna do 10 more because I'm just that way. So we're gonna do another 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, so we technically have done it 20 times. No honing rod, no. We did it 10 times through the course, so let's do it, or sorry, we did it 20 times technically, so I did it 2 times of 10. We're gonna go through the fine one now, and it's also gonna be 20 times. So 1, 2, 3, and mushrooms are done. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bam! So that's the first 10. Let's go ahead and put the mushrooms in because they are quite done. There we go. Turn off your burners. Right, I'm gonna, so this is on like medium heat. I'm gonna put it on medium low. I just want it to be a simmer now. I'm gonna clean up a little bit. Oh, so sorry, I almost forgot. I'm gonna take the bread out. I do think that's probably, yeah, it's done at this point. So we got the sourdough bread, it's done. Let's go ahead really quick and let's finish up the knife. Oh, a honing rod. That's like it looks like a puncture weapon, right? Is that a honing rod? Oh, fuck. Sorry, I'm going through the coarse one again. Okay, we have to start over. 10 more. Yeah. 10 more on the fine. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So that's it. So let's go ahead and wash it now. You want to get any little particles on there that may have been left over from shaving off. Bam. And it's done. So she's all shaved up, so next time it won't be so hard. Won't be so hard. All right. We've got that. I'm going to spray the bread with a little bit of water. We use a little bit of, I can't believe it's not in, just a little bit, give it some taste. I mean, like at this point, why care about your calories? But you know what, it's fine. It's just what I'm used to doing. I'm usually using, I can't believe it's not butter. This is a very fatty meal, so I'm not used to that. Oven, okay, we're gonna let this simmer for like, not 20 minutes. I'm so sorry, I'm like losing my mind. We're gonna let this simmer for maybe another 5 minutes, and then it'll be done. And that'll give some time for the toast to rest. I'm gonna let it simmer that off. And we're done, y'all. We made beef bourguignon. Yeah. Right? Hold on, let me wash this cutting board. Yeah, I feel really bad. I feel bad, man. So, I work in a hospital, and I can tell you, some of the people that come through there, you just feel really bad for. I don't know. But it also kind of like, I'm getting a little too dark. We do not have to go this dark, even though we just played Silent Hill. But I wonder a lot of the time about like what's going to happen to me when I get that age. 60, 70, 80, 90. You know, like if you don't have your health pretty good, at least before that time, you know, it's just downhill from there. So I guess that's why I'm so big. I don't know, it's just really big on trying to eat healthy. Don't get me wrong, I'm not perfect. Obviously, you just saw me how I have alcohol and chips just now. But again, I take that balance. That is not my typical meal any day of the week. I'm just saying. But yeah, I work at a small hospital that has just a few beds, and some really sweet people there, and there's some really nasty patients that come through there. I can't really actually talk about any of it though, because if I did, I'd go to jail. And I don't like to do that. I'd rather not go to jail. Okay. I do not want to go to jail. Oh yeah. Oh no, for sure. Oh, I'm so, yeah. So you forget that you ever read it. It is. That's a scary thought. It's a scary feeling. You know, like literally imagine someone coming up to you being like, you did this like every day last week or something like that. And you being like, no, I didn't. I have no record or recollection or anything like that. But there are people and like photos and stuff of you, like, I don't know, let's say you go like to the community center every week or some shit. And they show you photos and everything of you there talking with people. And the whole time you're like, this isn't me. This can't be real. You know, like, it's scary. It's scary to think about sometimes. But you know what? I told myself, I was like, if I can just be like, because there's some nasty ass people out there when they get really old. And honestly, a lot of the time it's not their fault. Like when you have something like dementia and Alzheimer's or just whatever, your brain is like quite literally rotting. So, oh, I'm sorry all about all that. Like if you could see pictures of people's brains, what they look like after a stroke, it's insane. But all right, this is looking so good. It's looking nice and thick and creamy. Yeah, exactly. So like, I'm just saying, careful with even giving that amount of information away, as all I say. But yeah, like I told myself, I was like, as I got older, I was like, I just hope I'm not nasty when I get old and I lose my mind and shit like that. And I just don't want to be a nasty person. I hope I'm nice. I hope I'm the pleasantly confused patient that I see in a lot of descriptions. The patient is pleasant, but very confused. You know, like I hope I'm like that. It's so good. How long did this take us to cook? Like what, total of, not including shopping, like hour and a half? Well, it took almost 2 hours to cook, so. I just want to get some right now. I can't wait, y'all. Let me pour a bowl, and then we'll kind of do the final hurrah. It probably should cook for longer. Should probably cook for longer. I don't want to wait though. I'm hungry. Why a little racist? Why a little? Why? I want to be like old but nice, but just a little racist. Oh, that was great. That was funny. Y'all are crazy. All crazy. Y'all crazy. Alright. Have a bowl for now. And let it keep cooking. Right? Exactly. That's what I'm gonna probably have to do because I keep telling my husband, like, oh, it's ready. Hold on. I'm thinking thoughts very deeply. let me see. We don't need a very big bowl. Just gonna do some small bowls and the toast and call it a day, baby. All right, got our bowls. Gonna get the ladle. Ladle. Timer's up, y'all. All right, so here's what it looks like. Beautiful. So amazing. I'm gonna put this whole thing in the fridge. All right. Have that. Ladle. Love SpongeBob. Okay. Ladle. 1. Like, I feel like that's enough. You really, this soup, like, it's hearty. You do not need a lot. Ooh. Now that's a winter dinner right there. A winter dinner. Also a winter dinner. Please stop me anytime. Okay, lid back on. And dinner is served. Go. All right, there it is. That's our beef bourguignon. Oh, it's gonna be so tasty. All right. Ooh, I love y'all. I appreciate everything. Thank you so much for hanging out. I will do my best to piece this video specifically together, so that way there's actually like a whole cooking episode like on YouTube or something. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed yourselves and maybe learned something new to cook sometime. But yeah, have a great night. I'm gonna sign off and enjoy some dinner, and I'll see you guys again in a week. Bye.